The continuous statements made by Executive Director Bill Hancock are outrageous and not true. Mr. Hancock says, thanks to the BCS, the top two teams have played for the title 12 times in 12 years. This statement is absurd. The BCS is a mystical title game. The game is picked by former players, coaches, media people, and computer nerds, kind of like figure skating. The bias is undeniable. With the exception of USC, every team to play for the BCS title is east of Texas. This system shows clear bias for the Big 12, SEC, Big 10, and the state of Florida. Oklahoma is ranked #1 again after the first BCS polls come out. Shocking. The Sooners have been ranked #1 in the BCS computer poll more than any other school since the inception of the BCS in 1998. The Sooners have lost 5 straight major BCS bowl games. Oklahoma lost 5 games last year, so why are they always ranked at the top? The West Coast 3 leagues, the Pac-10, Western Athletic Conference, and Mountain West Conference are 13 wins and 4 losses in major BCS bowl games this decade. Oklahoma has lost more BCS bowl games than those 3 leagues combined since 2003, including losing to Boise State in the 2007 Fiesta Bowl and getting hammered by USC 55-19 in the 2004 season BCS title game. In the BCS era since 1998, the Pac-10 and the SEC are the only 2 conferences with winning records against the other major BCS conferences. Since the BCS inception, the Pac-10 has a better record heads up with 4 of the 5 major conferences. No other conference could say this. So why does the Pac-10 always play second fiddle to the Big 12 and the Big 10? Because the BCS is rigged. Mr. Hancock continues with his ridiculous rhetoric. A significant amount of revenue that supports athletics is generated by regular season football, so it's important that we keep the best regular season in all of sports strong and vibrant. What? Mr. Hancock, the NFL regular season destroys college football in numbers of viewers. The NFL on Fox's 4:15 Eastern time slot averaged an enormous 26 million viewers in 2009, numbers that blow away 4 of the major BCS bowl games last year, let alone your regular season. That is because excitement builds through the season in the NFL. The opposite is true in the BCS system, and the ratings prove it. The BCS diminishes the regular season week by week until the bowl games hit and no one is watching. Your ratings in postseason are pathetic in comparison to the NFL playoffs. You are robbing college football from numbers that could rival the NFL with the playoff that legitimizes a title game. 21 million people watched a Monday night regular season game this year on cable TV, ESPN, between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. That's more viewers than the 2010 Rose Bowl. Your arguments for the BCS regular season ring hollow. Folks, if you agree with me that it's time for a college football playoff instead of this rigged BCS system, this book, Death to the BCS, is a must-read. The authors of this book have done an in-depth research exposing the BCS for the greed and corrupt system that it is. This is the greatest case against the BCS that I have read. Until next time, always remember your team is one great season from getting shafted in the BCS system. I want to add one thing today here on Saturday College Football. Iowa State beat Texas in Texas. Texas now has lost to Iowa State and UCLA at home. What does that say for Oklahoma in the Big 12? Really, who has Oklahoma beat this year? They had an okay win against Florida State, but examine the rest of their wins. They've really beaten nobody. So why is this team always ranked at the top whenever there's multiple teams that are undefeated or have one loss? This team gets first crack to play for the BCS championship over every team in the country, and it's not deserving in my strong opinion. Once again, Iowa State beat Texas at home. I love that.